Got toys lined up in rows. Let's go! Reviewing each one with the passion it shows. So plastic to metal, he knows them so well. Stormtrooper swagger, his story to tell. Tune in for Birdie's the toy expert. Let's go! From action to arcade, see the best displayed. Fun never ends with our toy-loving friend. Bird's the one we know, bringing every show.
Hello and welcome to That's Just Prime, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy Evolution Core Class Optimus Prime and Bumblebee, and I love this set. And what this is a reissue and repaint of the Core Class Optimus Prime that we got back in Kingdom. It comes with a new trailer, and it also comes as a 2-pack with Bumblebee. This set was released in early 2024. As of the time of this recording, it is still available online. I got mine from Amazon and I paid $44 for it. A little bit steep if you ask me for 2 core class figures, but it's the only way to get this set. I really wanted to get that Optimus Prime in the I'm going to say the cartoon colors with that trailer. And this is an absolute fantastic set. A lot of fun. Like I said, I wanted it because I just had to have the Optimus Prime in these colors with that trailer. But what I was not expecting was how much fun the Bumblebee figure is, how much fun the trailer is, and all of the different play aspects that this set has to it. Again, these are core class figures, so they're kind of small. In the combined form here, Optimus Prime is approximately truck and trailer, 5.5 inches long, and just under 2.5 inches tall. Bumblebee here is almost the same size as his G1 toy. He's just under 2.5 inches in length and about just a little bit over 1 inch in height. But these are very, very cool. So here we're going to start with Bumblebee right here. He is a little hatchback. He's not a Volkswagen. He's a little hatchback. And I prefer this whenever they cannot do Volkswagen. If they have to do a modern version of Bumblebee, I have always preferred the little sporty hatchback to the Camaro or the muscle car style car. I just find this to be a better fit for what that G1 inspired Bumblebee was. It's done mostly in yellow. You got the silver headlights right there, gray bumper. I love the blue on those windows all the way around. And you got that little Autobot logo there on the top. And then Optimus Prime right here. We take the trailer off. You do have landing gear right there, so you can actually stand that up on its own. And you can see that Optimus Prime here is pretty much the same as his previous release. We'll take that little gun out of there. What they've done is that they've added this little diamond plate right here. So this is going to allow for the hitch on the trailer to actually sit on Prime. So you can do that, and then that's what's going to hitch up right there. This will also work with the previous incarnation. If you want to go with a little darker colored Optimus Prime, you can absolutely do that. That'll work as well. So you can see right there. But yeah, if you take the little plate off, these guys are pretty much the exact same figure, just recolored. And I have to say, I like this new brighter recolor much better than that darker one. So that looks very, very nice right there. We'll put that back on there. Actually, let's do this. We can... let's see. Let's take a look at Prime right here. We'll take the plate off again. So he does come with painted wheels, which I love because the previous one had black wheels. So a little bit of a premium paint job here. You got the painted wheels, nice bright red. You got the silver on the grille right there, as well as the headlights and the bumper. Nice light blue there for the windows. And then you got the nice bright red on the front and the bright blue on the back of the truck right there. The trailer has a lot of cool stuff going for it. So if we pop up that back seat right there, that back door right there right away, we got a little roller that's going to come right out. And with roller out of the way, Bumblebee will actually fit inside the trailer as well. And let's see, kind of jumping ahead of myself a little bit here. Let me take that weapon out of there. If you take the weapon out, Bumblebee will fit all the way in and you can actually close the trailer. But since I have a couple of weapons in there, we couldn't do that. But in fact, while we have it open, let's go ahead and open it up the rest of the way. Just wanted to show you that. Yep. In fact, actually, no. Let's close it back up again. I know I'm kind of all over the place. Roller also. You put the landing gear up. Roller can also carry the trailer on his own. Again, stuff that you don't expect this set to be able to do. They put a lot of attention to detail with this set. Go ahead and pop the landing gear back up. Take a closer look at Roller. He's absolutely tiny. But he can also carry, besides being able to carry the trailer, he can also carry Prime's weapon. So he can actually roll the weapon out into battle and give Prime a weapon, which is very, very cool. And that's not everything that this little roller can do. All 6 wheels are rolling, so none of these wheels are fake. They all roll. So he actually rolls really, really nicely, and he's detailed very nicely. So there's Roller right there. Now getting into the trailer, as you saw, the back door can open and get all the way down to work as a ramp, and then these side panels can also open up. And in here, we've got some weapons. Now, this isn't even all of the weapons. Bumblebee comes with his own weapon that can be easily stored in the vehicle mode right there. So you don't have to carry. You can carry it in the trailer if you want to, or you can do like I did right there and just put it inside a Bumblebee. Inside of the trailer, we have storage for Optimus Prime's axe, which we'll take a look at more in the robot mode. He also comes with his ion blaster, which is the same as the previous release right there. And then he also comes with this little gun. Take that one out. And that's like a little Bumblebee gun right there as well, like a little handgun kind of a thing. And they can all easily be stored right here. Now they are tiny, and I've got fat fingers, so I'm having a bit of a hard time. There you go. The drone right here, this extends, so this guy can actually come up as such. He is articulated. He's got 1 arm's length articulation. He does have the little radar dish that can pop out. The little arm can articulate out and then untab from the base right there, and you can articulate it up that way. You can also bring it all the way around to the bottom if you want to do that as well. You can also, we'll put Prime's hitch back on. You can do a couple of things that like we saw in the original, with the original toy. So this can actually flip up, and we can close that up, and then we can turn the little drone around. There's a little tab right there that'll go into that slot on the trailer, and then bring the drone all the way up. And you know what? Let's bring this arm back and over again, like such. Put the landing gear away. And then you can do that right there, which if you had the G1 toy, this is something we used to do with the G1 toy. The G1 toy is designed to do this. You'll remember that the trailer had a square hole in the front and a square hole in the top right there. It was for this, so that you could do this right here, which is pretty neat. If you want to do it on the top, this whole drone right here comes off the base. It's got a peg and a port right there, okay? So you can leave the port right there. There's nothing wrong with it, or you can put it away. Completely up to you. Fold him back up again, or leave him out, whatever you want to do. And then these 2 little tabs are going to go into these 2 slots on the top of the trailer right there. So you can mount him there, and again, put him on hitch him up to Prime. And again, that's something that you could do with the original G1 toy as well. So a lot of the features that we saw with the G1 toy, surprisingly enough, this toy can do. And that's what surprised me about it, is how much playability you get with this set. So we'll go ahead and untab that. We'll open the trailer back up again. Pop this open. And then one more thing that we can do, I'm going to put this back on here the way it was. Now, you saw that was mounted on the base here with a peg. The drone, the little repair drone itself, is also mounted to the top with a peg and port. So you can take that and you can mount that to Roller. And now you've got yourself a little drone roller as well, which is super neat. And that's something that the original toy did not do. So extra bonus added features right there. And that is just super cool. So as you can see, there's a lot of stuff that you can do here for either play or display. This figure just has a lot of options. And then of course, finally, we can do the, this is more known in the Japanese toy line, where this would be kind of like a repair bay. You can stand the figure right there. I kind of like to go this way with it. I kind of like to go like that with it, but you can also just bring it up if you want to put it a little higher. Bring it up there, and again, you can bring the arm down. So again, there's a whole lot of stuff that we can do here with this trailer. This whole set here provides a lot of playability. The plate that you use to hitch up the vehicle also comes off if you wish. And You can peg it back here if you wanted to. It's a little meh, it doesn't really hold on that well. But it also has these tabs here. Where are the tabs? These tabs right here. And these tabs can go into these slots right here. So you can also store that hitch plate right there, and it's out of the way. So when you go to transform the toys, you got that going on right there. So again, a lot of play features and a lot of storage options for this set right here, and that's going to bring us right into transformation. And I think we'll start with Bumblebee since he's kind of the new guy. We'll move these guys back here and we'll start with him. So I like to start here at these little flaps back here and just kind of pop these open and bring them all the way up. So the little mud flaps on the back of the vehicle, fenders, the mud flaps, whatever you want to call them, these are going to come all the way back like so. Then you're going to take the door panels right here and unclip these. And then there's like a little double hinge inside of the vehicle right there. You'll notice that comes out all the way, and that's going to allow you to straighten out the arm. So again, untab the door panel like that. And that is going to allow that hinge right in there to just spin all the way out. That's going to bring the arms out. And now you can reach in here, take his little gun out, set it off to the side. I'm going to go ahead and just put it in his hand for now. I think we're going to leave that there for the time being. Take the front of the vehicle right here, and this is going to extend out the exact way you think it's going to. So we're going to extend this out. That's going to bring the hips out, or his pelvis out, and then you can extend the legs out like so. And then rotate the front fenders to point up. That's going to form his feet, and then you can just separate those right there. Going around the back of the vehicle, we're just going to take this back hatch right here. We're going to fold this whole thing down like so. Fold that back panel in while you're doing so to fold everything in place right in there. Bring the little wings back. Straighten out his arms. And there we have Bumblebee in his robot mode. Bringing him in close so you can take a good look. He looks very G1 styled. Bumblebee. This is an absolute excellent little Bumblebee figure. A lot of people have had problems with these little wings back here. I kind of get it. Yeah, they're kind of obtrusive just sitting back there. They don't bother me as much. From the front, he looks amazing. I know some people kind of do this with him also. Not bad either. So whatever you want to do with them. And I get it. I get that it would have been nice if there was another hinge. If maybe this was a bigger figure, they could have maybe put another hinge right there so that these wings, these little mud flaps here, would fold back in on themselves and just kind of rest here. That actually would be a really elegant way to clean that up. But as it is, for the size class, it's really, really neat. And again, he looks very G1 inspired. He looks, a lot like that G1 Bumblebee without being a Volkswagen, which I think works. I really like it every time they do that. Solid little figure, not a lot of hollowness, a little bit there on the legs, but understandably because that's where the shins need to go. And then the back of the arms are waffled. They're a little hollow. Again, I kind of get it at this size scale. Here in robot mode, Bumblebee stands approximately just over 3 inches tall. So again, tiny little dude with a lot of good articulation here. The head is on is it on a ball joint? No, it's on a mushroom peg. So it can move side to side, but you can also do a little bit of up and down because of the transformation hinge. The shoulders here are on ball joints, so you can move them in and out, forward, backwards, all over the place, as are the elbows are on ball joints, so you can rotate them and you can bend them as well. Nothing at the waist, I don't think yet. Nope. Hips are on ball joints again, forward, backward, in and out, all of that stuff. You got a mushroom peg for rotation there at the top of the thigh there. You got a nice hinge bend at the knee right there. You can also tiptoe at the ankle because of the transformation joint. So there you go. There is our little Bumblebee. Again, excellent little Bumblebee if you ask me. Now, getting into Prime, and again, we know Prime. We've had this figure before, so nothing new here. We're just going to pop the legs down as such, bring the arms up, and rotate the fists. So, straighten out the arms. This one's still got nice tight joints, which is pretty nice. Come down here to the front of the vehicle and flip this all the way up and over. Rotate the top and bring the rest of the waist up again. Separate the legs. Bring the arms forward. Bring this little hatch back. So now, again, the grill, it's got two little slots right there that are going to tab in. And then that little tab behind the wheels is going to tab into that slot where that on that piece that was covering the head up. And if I can get mine lined up just right. It is a tiny figure, so there it is. And you heard the little click right there. Now, I am having trouble. The hips here, the waist piece here, it's supposed to click. But on mine, you see that where it kind of, that little white piece right there, it kind of pushes it out, which is unfortunate. Bring the head up. And there we have our Optimus Prime in his robot mode. Robot mode, again, tiny. He stands a little over 3.5 inches tall. And again, it's the same core class figure that we got before, just in my opinion, better colors. Those brighter colors do serve him much, much better. And you got a nice silver Autobot logo right there on the shoulder, done in nice reds. You got the light blue on the windows, silver on the chest and the grill. You got the yellow details there on the hips, white legs. I like the white legs. I like the brighter blue for the arms, or for the fists rather, and for the shins. Very nice, solid little figure. A little bit of hollowness there on the shins and on the back of the head, but otherwise cool figure. Head can rotate from side to side. Shoulders are on ball joints, in and out, forward and backward. Elbows are on ball joints, in and out, rotation, all that stuff. The thighs are on ball joints, in and out, forward, backwards. You got also a ball joint at the knee for rotation there as well. So again, for the size class, really nicely articulated right there. Let's get into a couple more of these weapons and accessories and whatnot. So we have the little axe right here, which can store right in there. And to use the axe, all we're going to do is turn the arm back in, and then we can plug the axe right into his arm. And we can do that for either arm. So there you go. You have the little axe, just like we saw in that first episode. Looks really, really nice. And then you've also got his ion blaster, which can be stored right there. That'll fit in his hand as well. Either hand or either arm will work just fine for the axe and for the rifle. We've also got this other little gun right here, which I am fairly certain, correct me if I'm wrong, this is the G1 cartoon Bumblebee gun. So he can hold that as well, and that also looks very, very nice indeed. But such as it is, this one actually stores into the trailer really nicely, where this one stores under the vehicle, so that's why I keep them that way. So there you go. There's Bumblebee and Optimus Prime all armed up there, ready to go into battle. We'll put these back away again. We'll do a couple of comparisons. So again, you got a port and a slot right there for the weapon. This weapon is just so tiny though that I do have a hard time putting it in because I have bigger fingers, but for a kid, it's going to be great. They're going to have no problems putting that in and out of there. Taking that out, straightening out his fist. And then there is a little slot back here that's going to go into that tab right there. And that's going to hold right there in place just fine. We'll put that guy there. We'll put Roller there. Bumblebee here. We'll do a couple of quick comparisons. So again, comparison-wise, here's Optimus Prime with the previous Kingdom release, so you can see what the two of them look like together. And again, it's just a matter of preference in color, right? Do you like the darker color or do you like the brighter color? Personally, I like the brighter color. I like having both though. So there you go, so you can see what the two of them look like together. Taking a look with a newer toy. Here he is with the Transformers 1, the Studio Series 1. That's the Deluxe Studio Series Transformer 1. So again, tiny little figure. Now this guy's always here in case my phone doesn't work. G1 Optimus Prime, so you can see what the two of them look like together. Taking a look at Bumblebee right here. I've got the, this is the Studio Series 86 Bumblebee right there. So you can see what the two of them look like together. And again, yeah, like I said, very cool, very good representation of a G1 styled Bumblebee without being a Volkswagen. I think this works fantastic. And again, if it was a bigger figure and they could add a hinge here to flip these in, that would be great. I'd love to see that. I'd like to see like an upscale version of this figure with a little more hinges and a couple more little details done to it. That would make for a fantastic little Bumblebee figure right there. But there you go, so you can see what the two of them look like together. So yeah, again, this set It's like I knew I wanted it, and I knew that I was probably going to like it, but I was very pleasantly surprised as to how much more this set has to offer than what I expected. A lot of playability, a lot of fun play features, especially with that trailer and everything that you can do from storage weapons to weapon storage to accessory storage to the drone, being able to use it in the truck mode in the 2 different configurations. The 3rd configuration where you can mount it onto roller being able to carry the drone, roller being able to carry the trailer, roller being able to carry and deliver the weapons. A lot of those play features that we got, again, with that first original G1 toy were implemented into this set, surprisingly enough, for such a little set. A lot of cool play features, a lot of cool play options, whether you're getting this as an adult collector for your shelf like I am, or you're getting this for your kid to play with. This is hours of fun and a must get for any Transformers or Optimus Prime collection. And I think that about does it for the Transformers Legacy Evolution Core Class Optimus Prime and Bumblebee 2-pack. What did you think of this set? Let me know down in the comments. Give me some thumbs up. Subscribe, share with your friends if you like what you see. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time on That's Just Prime.
The swagger is